Hey, I'm Randy, and you're watching The Cheap Audio Man. Here at The Cheap Audio Man, we talk about high-value hi-fi, home theater, and headphone equipment. And today, we're talking about what's coming up over, I guess it would be August and September, maybe even spilling into October. So maybe some video ideas, product reviews, things like that. Let's get started, shall we? This is the brand new Emotiva B2 Plus. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I'm a big fan of the Emotiva B1 Plus. Pretty much any of their speakers, well, and amplifiers. This is a long requested product from them. You can buy wire or buy amp them on the back, which I don't think you could do with the B1 Plus. I can't remember because I don't have my B1 Plus anymore. Biggest difference is bass driver. This one has a 6.5 inch, whereas the B1 Plus has a 5.25 inch. This also goes down pretty low. I think this is being released sometime soon. I've already listened to this a little bit. It has a reported low frequency response of 38 hertz. And I turned off all the high pass filters and everything like that on my AVR last night. And I spent maybe 30-40 minutes listening to these things. And then I watched a movie with my daughter. Dead Man's Chest, Pirates of the Caribbean. Pretty good. Actually, the CGI in that movie was really good compared to movies they're putting out today. That movie really holds up. Anyway, these already sound fantastic. And I was a little bit surprised just how good they are, just how big they are. I had my wife sit down. I said, "What do you hear?" She said, "Everything's clear. Everything's separated out. And they sound really big." And she's not an audiophile. I thought that was a pretty good summary. So the B2 Plus from Emotiva, coming out soon. I think they're going to be around the $400-ish mark for a pair. A pair. 38 hertz. Not too bad. So this was actually a product I did not request. Somehow it just ended up showing up at my house. I have had a few requests for this product, so I'm probably going to go ahead and review it anyway. And this is the topping. I think it is the LA90, which is their Class AB amplifier. I think it can be bridged amongst other things. It's pretty simple. I have heard through the grapevine that this measures very well, blah, blah, blah. I've also heard and know that this thing is pretty expensive. I think it can be bridged to increase the wattage. Of course, not super common connections. I mean, I think these are XLR. Not much to see here. 3 inputs, and the input selection is, I don't even know where it's at. No buttons. Oh, here we go. Select. All right, looks like you have one button on the front. Anyway, I've gotten a few requests for this, so we'll give it a try. The PA5 does sound good. The topping PA5 sounds really good. It just, there's no connections for it. It's a TRS connection, and you can dismiss that all you want and say, well, that's really common. Not for 99% of people. So hopefully this one's a little bit more user-friendly. So this is a speaker I am extremely excited about reviewing because this was made by a middle school class. Actually, I think it was just made by one kid. Gishelli Labs introduced me to middle school, I think it's shop teacher science. I don't exactly know. Anyway, his kids build like amplifiers and speakers and stuff, and he asked if I would be willing to review one of the speakers, and I said, of course, I can't wait. So just the enclosure alone, these kids did a much better job than I would ever be able to do in building a speaker. So this is a full range driver with a port, and from what I've been told, these are pretty good on the bottom end. So this review will be coming out. The driver is recessed, so it looks really nice. Two-tone, so it's got a nice blonde baffle, and then the rest of the enclosure is black. So I'm very excited to hear these. But that review video is going to be coming up soon. Another highly anticipated video is going to be the Tekton Lores. They are a beautiful color of orange. My first car was a 1979 Dodge Aspen RT, and it was a very similar color, so I couldn't resist. Actually, I wasn't going to go with that color, but my patrons, they voted that color in. So it very reminiscent of my 1979 Dodge Aspen RT. That review hopefully should be coming within about 30 days. Maybe 30, maybe 45 days. But I haven't been this excited about a speaker for a while. Speaking of speakers, the Wharfedale Diamond 12.4, I have had these here for a while. I've been running them on home theater duty upstairs, but I haven't really leaned into them and listened to them for music. Here's the review. They're great for home theater. Anyway, I need to give those a hard listen. I just have to button up a few more things on that video, and it should be coming out probably in the next 2 weeks. We also have the Record Doctor. It's over there. Record Doctor, I did an unboxing. It's a record cleaning, vacuum cleaning system. It's not too expensive either. I think it's about $200. So I'm gonna clean some Diddy records. I have one in mind. I have a Mumford & Sons record that poppity pops. Like Jiffy Pop. Popcorn in the microwave. One of my patrons, Neil, he is a speaker designer. He built and sent me a small transmission line speaker. Now it's bigger than a bookshelf kind of, but not as big as a floor stander. So it's kind of right in the middle. A Goldilocks transmission line. I'm going to be doing a review of that coming up. And then I think Neil will be selling the plans. He'll have all the drawings and stuff like that for the enclosure if that's something that you want to tackle. But it's off-the-shelf components. Looks like a fun project. Looks like it's going to be incredible. Periodic audio IEMS. At this point, I'm starting to feel bad because I've had these for a while. So there's, I think I have 4 kinds. Beryllium, titanium, carbon, magnesium, IEMS. I haven't done any in-ear monitors for a while. I'm gonna knock these out though. See how they are. So I'm really excited about this one. After I did the A20D, which is a DAC from Savage, I'd already done their... This place is crazy dusty. I'd already done one of their power amps, and this is the A5. So because I like the A120D so much, I asked them if they would send me their more powerful amplifier. Not only is this one more powerful, but can also be bridged too. This is the A20A. Has a balanced input, RCA inputs. Looks like there's a whole bunch of cool stuff on here. Looks like it has some type of filter right here. The takeaway here is that this is more powerful than the A5. And then you can bridge these and get them even more powerful. And they did send me 2. This could be one heck of a system if you put it all together. Okay, here we go. There's a dip switch thing on the back. It says full range RCA, full range BT, full range BTL X. Okay, I'm gonna have to read the manual. Anyway, this is coming up. Very excited. I love the form factor. Love the form factor of these. Kind of like an old Macintosh 4100 amplifier with nothing on the front. There's some other amplifiers back in the day that had little handles and were kind of this color scheme, which I think is very interesting that it's coming from Savage. I don't know if they just got lucky with that or if that was intentional. So this is a little bit of a different, I didn't even know what this was. These folks reached out to me and it's pretty cool. They are, I don't know how to do it yet, but they're collapsible, they're collapsible vinyl storage, okay? And this thing is built really well. So I'm excited. It's called Ubecube, Ubercuber. Yeah, here it is. It has different stuff that, like different artwork you can put in here. Ubecube. I've never really gotten excited about a plastic box that's collapsible, but this thing feels about as robust as a Pelican case. This is very nice. I love it when something comes in and I have zero expectation of what it's going to be like, or if I'm going to like it or not. And lo and behold, something that maybe I even had, this is maybe going to be okay. It's just completely blown away. And I'm actually completely blown away by Ubecube. I haven't even used it yet. But I need one of these badly in my life. I need some record storage. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. Very cool. This is going to be a fun video. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Over 490 videos at this point. But consider turning on the bell notifications. You know the reason why? Because when I go to YouTube at night to relax, hardly any of my subscriptions actually show up. More often than not, stuff that I'm not even subscribed to is showing up in my feed. So what you can do is subscribe and then turn on the bell notifications, all notifications, pots and pans notifications, cats and dogs living together notifications. I also have the Definitive Technology 3D Mini Ultra Slim. 3D Mini Ultra Slim. Huh. It's quite a naming structure. 3D Mini Ultra. It's like saying Mini Grande. And then skinny again. 3D Mini Ultras. All right, we're going with that one. Anyway, it's a sound bar with a subwoofer. I think I'm going to put that in the bedroom today. I know I don't do too many sound bars, but this one looks pretty cool. It's very small, compact. Looks like it'll be a good solution for people that are short on space. The Definitive Technology Studio 3D Mini Ultra Slim. Of course, we have the KLH Model 5s. One of the other things we may have coming in, crossing my fingers, is the Metallica Project Turntable that was announced a little while ago. I talked to some folks over at Project, and they told me there is a certain number that is already here, and those are probably going to the band's sites and things like that. But there's another set that is close to being here. So hopefully that turntable will be available and in my grimy paws and my anticipating ear holes very soon. I'm very excited. I don't think I have been this excited about a piece of hi-fi componentry ever. Apparently you can just slap Metallica on the side of anything and I'll buy it, which is not far from the truth. I probably missed something, but I just wanted to do a quick video to let you know what was coming up here in the next couple of months. So if you want to support the channel, you can sign up for Patreon, patreon.com/cheapaudioman. Every Sunday night we have Patreon-only Zooms, except for last Sunday and then another Sunday when my daughter got married. But we've hit them almost every Sunday for well over a year. You can also use the affiliate links in the description. You can also sign up for Amazon Music or Tidal Music. Those are affiliate links as well, which means if you click, sign up for a trial, I do get a couple of bucks. So don't binge watch anything on Netflix or Hulu. Binge listen and fill your soul with happiness. And with that, I'm Randy. I'm the Cheap Audio Man.